Do you remember this chest I did back in July? Did you know that she also has a sister? Welcome back to part 3 of flipping my childhood furniture. I saved this one last in my lineup because I knew it was going to be such a challenge with all the drawer repairs, but I wanted to do a different design than I did on the last chest. So funny enough, I actually received a nightstand from an old friend of mine that was an exact match to the chest that I'm working on. So I figured during my refinishing process, why not refinish them together and possibly group them up as a set? Why not? What could go wrong? I know I've said this before, but I'm going to reiterate it again. My Nana bought us this furniture set back in 2006 from Mathis Brothers. It is not solid wood, so obviously this is going to be painted, but I still want to make it look super trendy and cute. I don't know why, I just always explain that because there are painter haters out there, and I understand it. I get it. I really do. If I hadn't refinished this chest, it would have gone into a landfill. So by upcycling it, I give it a second life. And that's the whole purpose of why I do what I do. So I have to do like times 10 speed when I'm installing this contact paper. If I put it on real time, it would be rage bait for you guys, and I don't want to do that. So it takes me a while to do contact paper. I'm not going to lie. It is still a skill that I'm working on, but this contact paper on Amazon made it so much easier. But anyways, so I sanded and I cleaned everything, and then afterwards I applied mineral spirits just to get all that remaining debris off. And then I went in with Fusion Mineral Paint and Cast Iron Black, and I painted 2 coats, and then as well as a top coat, which is tinted with the paint just for more durability. And then for the drawers, I also did a Fusion Mineral Paint in the shade Raw Silk, and then I went over it with Fusion Satin Finishing Oil in shade Cappuccino. Here's a reminder of how effed up those drawers looked. I had to replace 4 drawer tracks on this chest. This was bought back in 2006, so these tracks are about 20 years old. So some of them were just really stiff, and it was hard for them to glide in and out. So you can see right there how much easier it was. That top one was so freaking crooked. And then this one, it just would not close all the way. And oh my God, it was irking me, even after I replaced the track. So I had to go on multiple drawers and file down in between just like this so I can get it a nice perfect fit. And then I had to retouch the part that I damaged my finish on. But anyway, I am so happy with how this turned out. I think it looks so nice, dark, moody, elegant, almost opposite of what I did the first chest. So it's kind of like one sister's light and the other sister's got like a dark side. I don't know. I kind of love it. It's got an edge. Adding the contact paper this time really was a game changer and took it to the next level. So which did you prefer? Light or dark? Let me